Well, good morning, everybody. And I again apologize for my weak voice. I anticipate it will be getting stronger in a few days. Um, so, this is day 23, and we're reading through Genesis 32 to 34. And here we find this incredible prayer from Jacob. He wasn't in an incredible situation. um, a lot of this was his own doing. Uh, but when you examine this prayer, you find something absolutely wonderful. Here, Jacob is reminding the Lord that he was obeying him. He did what the Lord had told him to do, and then he reminded the Lord of the promises he had given him. And once he had done that and clarified the position that he's in and why he is where he is, he asks for help. He says that he needs the Lord's help in this. So he recognized that this is beyond anything that he could do, and yet he was in a situation. Um, a lot of the fears that he was facing was because of the things that he had done in the past. But at the same time, he was moving forward in the way that the Lord had told him to move forward. When we get ourselves into situations, we forget who the Lord is, and we forget how close our intimacy is with Him. We forget how open and honest we can be with Him, and we forget that we can remind Him that we're marching on His orders, and we forget that we can remind Him of His promises. There's so many examples of this in the Word where the person reminds the Lord of His promises, and it's okay. It does a couple of things. It lets the Lord know that you're paying attention, that you're holding Him to His word, which He wants, and it also refreshes you. It reminds you of the promises. It reminds you of what the Lord has said, and it is an encouraging process for you. Quite often, though, we don't bother doing this. We say a hurried prayer. We don't even stop and reflect and consider where we are, what's happening, uh, why this is happening. Um, we forget that we're not doing this in our own strength, and we're not doing this according to our will, but we are doing things according to the Father's will, and as such, we stand on that solid ground, and we are His responsibility. We aren't our own responsibility. We are His responsibility, and it's okay to remind Him of that. It's okay to, and then to present what we need. Okay, Dad, this is what you told me to do, and I'm doing this. These are the promises that you've given me, and I believe in those promises. Now, these are the things that have gotten in the way. This is the problem that I'm facing right now. I need your help. I need this. I need that. And you can have that conversation with Him. Um, Sometimes we bring it down to some kind of religious thing, religious prayer, religious rites. I don't know how you would say it, but it comes down to relationship, and it's okay. It's okay to remind the Lord who He is. It's okay to remind Him of His word and keep Him to His word, because He can't be anything less than His word. And it's okay to ask for help. It is. Got to remember that. So just keep that tucked away for you the next time that you're in that situation that you really need to call upon Him. And yeah, treat Him as Dad. God bless. Have a great day and be engaged.